Hello, welcome to our horror storytelling channel. Today, I'll take you on a chilling journey through the terrifying tale of the Smiling Woman, a dark legend lurking deep within Blackwood Forest. Brace yourself, because what you're about to hear will haunt you forever. Part 1: Arrival at Firewatch Tower 17. Ethan Carter was desperate for a fresh start. Freshly divorced and teetering on the edge of financial ruin, he accepted a last-minute offer for a summer fire watch job in Blackwood National Forest, Colorado. His post was Firewatch Tower 17, a creaking wooden spire rising high above endless pines swaying under icy mountain winds. On his first night, as he unpacked his belongings beneath a pale crescent moon, Ethan found an old, crumpled note wedged beneath the radio microphone. The paper was yellowed and damp, the words scrawled in jagged handwriting, "Rules for surviving the Smiling Woman." He chuckled uneasily. Is this a prank? He thought, but the words sent a chill through him. 1. If you hear laughter in the forest after midnight, never leave your tower. 2. If the lights flicker, turn on the main floodlights immediately. 3. If a voice calls your name outside, ignore it. 4. If you see her smile, run. That night, Ethan swore he heard faint giggles weaving between the pines. Part 2: Strange Faces in the Pines. The next morning, Ethan contacted Sarah Mitchell, a fellow ranger in Firewatch Tower 19, via the crackling radio. Her voice was warm but tinged with unease. "Keep your eyes open, Ethan," she warned. "Blackwood has stories." Later that afternoon, while scanning the forest with his binoculars, Ethan glimpsed a boy standing alone in a small clearing. The child's eyes were hollow, dark pits that swallowed light. He vanished the moment Ethan looked away. Night came fast. As a blood moon rose over Devil's Ridge, Ethan caught movement along Red Pine Trail, a woman in a ragged Victorian dress swaying unnaturally as though her joints bent the wrong way. His radio crackled. "Hey Ethan, can you hear me?" The voice was Emily Mitchell, Sarah's younger sister. "I'm coming with supplies. Stay in your tower." Emily arrived at dusk, her silhouette cutting through mist. She wore a cowboy hat low over her face. In a brief shaft of moonlight, Ethan glimpsed something horrible. A grin splitting her face nearly ear to ear, sharp teeth glinting. Part 3: The Laughing Pines Cult. Over the next days, Ethan and Sarah spoke more often. She told him of a cult, the Laughing Pines, who, in the 1800s, worshipped a demon called the Smiling Woman, sacrificing travelers to her. The cult vanished one winter, but rumors of the smiling spirit persisted. Ethan's sense of isolation grew. Each night, scratching sounds echoed from under the tower floor, like claws dragging along ancient wood. At dawn, Deputy Cole Jackson arrived on an ATV. His eyes were bloodshot, his shotgun slung over his shoulder. "People keep disappearing in these woods," Cole said gravely. "Families, couples, even an entire scout troop once. You seen anything, son?" Before Ethan could answer, they heard footsteps circling the base of the tower. A raspy voice called out, "Ethan, Ethan, let me in." They locked the door and killed the lights. Part 4: The Hollow Creek Hunt. Sarah radioed in a panic. "You need to find Hollow Creek Cave. That's where her body lies." Cole, Ethan, and Sister Agnes, a nun who lived at a nearby monastery, hiked into the woods under moonlight. The forest seemed alive. Trees groaned like old bones, and shadows shifted on their own. As they neared Hollow Creek Cave, they found ritual circles with animal bones arranged in spirals. Small cloth dolls hung from branches, each with a crude face drawn in blood. Inside the cave, the air was wet and stank of rot. Agnes murmured prayers as distorted lullabies drifted from unseen tunnels. Suddenly, Emily appeared, eyes black, voice echoing as if 100 mouths spoke at once. "She's hungry, and you've trespassed." Emily's head twisted at an impossible angle as she charged. Agnes fell behind, screaming. Cole fired his shotgun, the blast deafening in the confined cave. Ethan grabbed a lantern, running deeper into darkness. He stumbled into a crypt lit by an unnatural blue flame. A skeleton lay on a stone altar, its lips frozen in a horrible, wide grin. The Smiling Woman's corpse. Part 5: The Burning and Unending Nightmare. With Cole bleeding from a gash across his chest, Ethan poured kerosene over the corpse. He struck a match. Whoosh! The corpse ignited. The cave quaked, dirt and rock raining down as ghostly wails rose from the walls. Outside, dawn broke across Blackwood. Birds began to chirp. The forest felt alive again. On the radio, Sarah's voice crackled with relief. "You did it, Ethan." But Ethan's victory was short-lived. As he limped back toward his tower, the trees fell silent once more. A dense fog rolled in. Through it, a silhouette emerged, the smiling woman herself, her head cocked, grin impossibly wide, waving slowly. Suddenly, the radio hissed to life. "Congratulations, Ethan, but the forest never forgets." Behind him, a dozen pale figures stepped into view. The lost hikers, the scout troop, their eyes empty, grins stretching grotesquely across their faces. The smiling woman's voice floated in the morning air. "Welcome home, Ethan." The forest swallowed his scream.